What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. It's Monday, which means we got brand new AKA cards in the game. In today's video, we're going to go over those cards and also talk about the content schedule for this week in MUT 24. Let's go ahead and show that to you now. No big surprises here. The new promo for the week is going to be the free agency promo. The legal tampering period of free agency kicked off a couple hours ago, and a few teams have already made some moves here. We'll talk about that in a moment. Otherwise, standard content for this week. We got AKAs today, weekly wildcards on Wednesdays, Ultimate Legends on Saturdays, 2 GMM shows this week, Wednesday morning and Thursday morning. More than likely, the Wednesday morning show is just going to reveal the weekly wildcards that will come out later that day, and the Thursday morning show will reveal the free agency promo, which should be coming out later on Thursday at about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. With free agency kicking off, obviously players are switching to new teams, which means new players are going to have new team chemistries. I know a lot of people have been asking me lately, like, is such and such going to get this team chem? Is DeAndre Swift going to get Chicago Bears chem now? Is Saquon Barkley going to get Eagles chem? Didn't happen yet, but I'm just putting it out in the atmosphere because it looks like it is a possibility. The answer is yes. They should get their updated team chems with teams that they sign with. I just don't know when. Likely with the free agency promo coming out on Thursday, some of those changes could apply then. If not, maybe Friday. I know in years past, a lot of times these like roster update type things would happen on Friday. So hopefully on GMM this week, we get an answer to that. And I wouldn't be surprised with the free agency promo if we see some champion cards or LTDs that get all 32 team chems, regardless of who they sign for. They've done something like that in years past. So we'll see what happens with that when they do those reveals, or when we get any other information regarding that promo. Of course, I got you covered with a video. Let's talk AKA content. So we got brand new solos today. We get these every Monday. I don't know why, but I keep getting the question, are we going to get new solos? And the answer is always yes, but they're always going to come out on Monday when this content comes out. I think what might be throwing people off a little bit is that they're looking for new sequences to pop up here, and some solos are getting stashed in older sequences because it's the type of crew that they're a part of. And today is a great example. The Greatest Show on Turf originally gave us Torrey Holt and Kurt Warner. Well, we got two new members of that crew in Isaac Bruce and Marshall Faulk. So we did get new solos today, but they're in this Greatest Show on Turf section of solos. So just go through each section and make sure that you've played all of the solos and earn all of the stars, because they will eventually lead you to a free AKA champion of your choice. Unless my numbers are off, it looks like currently you can earn a total of 264 stars if you play through every single solo challenge, and that includes today's new solos that have been adding in. And the main rewards that you're chasing after within these milestone rewards here are going to be the AKA Cruise tokens. If you can get to 30 of them, that's going to give you a free champion from this promo. And as I scroll down here, I counted all of the tokens that you can earn, assuming you're at 264 stars, and that would total 22 tokens. So we're 8 short now of earning that free player, which could potentially mean that we're still about 4 more weeks away from one of these free AKA cards being redeemed. Now with pack offers, and we got some new ones to show you that came out today, there are usually AKA tokens in the AKA bundles. So if you're no money spent, you got about 4 more weeks away until you get that free card. If you're not no money spent, you've been buying some of those bundles, you may have enough tokens now, assuming you're up to date with your solo challenges, to redeem them for a champion. I wouldn't recommend using those tokens on any of these additional sets. I would save till you get to 30, redeem them for a free champion. I think by the time the masses get there, especially no money spent players, we might be at 98 overall cards as far as this promo goes, 98 overall champions with 99 overall LTDs. So you're going to be able to get one of the best and newest cards in the game if you're playing through your solos. Don't fall too far behind like I am right now, because those solos can take a very long time to get caught up on. It happens every year. The 2 new set players that came out today, again, are going to be Marshall Faulk and Isaac Bruce, and then we also have an LTD in Christian Okoye. This is a rehash card from last year. It is a fullback card, but last I looked, he had pretty good attributes to play as a running back as well. 96 speed, 97 carry, 95 catch. The run block isn't great. The lead block isn't great. I mean, he really looks like he's playing as he would be as a running back. They also gave him 97 juke move. That's pretty insane. This card is really good. Also going to be very expensive. expensive because it is an LTD. As far as his X factors go, he's going to get Wrecking Ball, which is good for breaking tackles. It's not as good as Freight Train. It's definitely not as good as Angry Runs. They also gave him Vanguard, which is really good for blocking. They made it 2 AP, so it's an X factor that starts on, goes off, and comes back, but they increased the cost on this, whereas Wrecking Ball is 0 AP. This has been a pain point in the community. I haven't run into it a ton, but there's a lot of people that will use this on tight end. I think Gronk gets it and just run RPO stretch plays because it's usually going to lead to a one-on-one pancake for the blocker with Vanguard on. So it is good to see that they've raised the AP on this. We'll see what happens if they change any AP on additional things like Angry Runs and the Unstoppable Force on defense, because those are the most OP X factors right now. They also have Omniscient on here, which basically is threat detector plus identifier, but it goes off for a few plays before it comes back on, and for 2 AP, you're better off just using Quentin Nelson over at left guard, but this is a really good ability. I wouldn't really care for it as much for an X factor. For his discounted abilities, Tank for 1, Bruiser for 1, Jukebox for 0 is really good, Goal Line Back for 0 is good as well, and you could potentially get both of these, Jukebox and Goal Line Back, together for a total of 0 AP if you wanted to get this card. For Marshall Faulk, his X factors will be Evasive and Backyard Halfback, which is basically running back apprentice. Both of these things, again, start on for 6 plays, go away for a little while, come back. Both 0 AP, and his discounted abilities, Energizer for 0, Human Joystick for 0, and Short and Elite for 1, and you can go with 2 0 AP abilities here. I would have loved to see an Energizer and Evasive 0 AP combo. That would have been good. I feel like Human Joystick is really only good on old gen consoles. I haven't really tested it a ton this year on next gen, but I know last year it wasn't very good, so I can't imagine it's going to be great this year. And for Isaac Bruce, his X factors that start on will either be Rack 'em Up, which I don't think is very good, I wouldn't waste it there, or Route Technician. Not a bad one here, but Route Tech's really only good against man coverage, and I don't know if it's going to be worth using up an X factor slot for that, so I'd stay away from that. Runoff Elite, he's now the second player to get this for 0 AP this week, or I should say over the last couple days. If you're a runner, you get Chris Collinsworth that came out on Saturday, you get this card for 0 AP. Runoff Elite's really helpful in the run game. He gets third down threat for 1 AP, which I don't think is a good ability at all. I've used it on Julio Jones. I don't really see any difference in it. And then he also gets Jukebox for 0 AP, which isn't half bad for a wide receiver after the catch. You're going to be able to get some extra yards with this ability. Before we get to the pack offers, just want to update you. Today is Monday. Every other Monday, we get new team captain objectives. The team captain field pass is in the archive section. A lot of people still don't know where to find this, unfortunately. So if you take a look at the team captain objectives now, you got to pay attention to a trend here. I'm always going to point it out in videos, but you know, people ask me this like every week, all the time. When do we get new team captain objectives? They come out every other Monday. That's why there's only odd numbers here, because it skips a week every time. And today we got 2 new objectives, tackles and interceptions with a team captain in your lineup. Once you complete those, you're going to earn XP. The XP is going to give you more team captain upgrade tokens. And if you missed the announcement late last week, you can now upgrade your team captains all the way up to a 96 overall, and they get ×3 of any team chem in the game. So it's a great way to help you build out a full 50-50 theme team with 2 players that get 6 chemistries total. And if you get them at an 85 and up, they get double team chem. I think now there should be enough tokens to max out 2 full players and get a third player up to an 85 plus. So now you're looking at ×8 team chem for 3 free players. Not bad. We got some interesting pack offers today. The daily 1 coin offer is an 88 plus B&D Ultimate Legend player. Definitely make sure you open up this one. If anything, it's extremely cheap training, and maybe some of you will get lucky and pull a full Ultimate Legend. I did not there, unfortunately, with the 88, but that's okay. Also good to knock out your daily 1 pack objective by opening up that 1 coin offer. So we have a AKA Cruise Fantasy Pack, $25, going to give you 1 of 2 90 plus slots, 1 of 2 94 plus slots, and it looks like another 1 of 2 94 plus slots. It also gives you 2 of those tokens that we talked about that you can earn free from solos. This is a way to get to that B&D pack and give you a full champion quicker, but obviously you're going to have to spend money there. I'd probably stay away from this one. I think today's cards are good. They're just not that exciting, and I'm really curious to see what we get with the free agency promo Thursday, and also next week, more than likely, the Sugar Rush promo will be dropping, which is the Easter promo, and it's a usually fairly big one. $100 bundle bundle here is going to give you 10 AKA packs and then a guaranteed 97 with the chance at Christian Okoye's 98 overall LTD. You get 8 tokens as well. Definitely not worth $100. Here's a very interesting one. I don't think it's worth the money. Let me show it to you. For $50, you're guaranteed at least 195 Team of the Year card, potentially a second one. You get either that or a 97 plus Team of the Year card, and then 5 Elite Platinum players, which will quick sell for coins. And also, you're either going to get it in either or here, an 82 Platinum card or an 86 Platinum card. The 86 is quick sell for 200K. So there's a lot of risk. It's definitely high reward if you get lucky on this one. And for $50, I would still sit this one out. I don't think it's worth it in my opinion. But what I do think you should be doing is paying attention to the auction house like right now, as soon as you click thumbs up on this video, because there's going to be a good chance that Team of the Year 97 overalls go down in price a little bit there. So if you were hunting after one, you might be able to get it for a little bit cheaper than it was several days ago. So go jump on the auction house and check for that. Otherwise, that's everything. We dropped a video on the best quarterbacks in the game right now for every single budget earlier this morning. So make sure you go check that video out, and we will be back tomorrow with more videos, maybe a YouTube short coming later tonight with some gameplay stuff. But thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.